Oh god, it's a Noah. He's back.
And I'm gone.
Playing your monk in the downtime, I see.
Oh. We don't have the chest here. I wanted to grab a different weapon.
I don't have the chest here. We should have the chest here.
I wasn't able to go into any of the house.
Yeah, because you weren't on this character when we bought it, probably.
That doesn't stop me.
Doesn't matter. What? Did I go to? I went to the wrong fucking place.
Thank you, Luke.
Oh, I should probably do Hail Hydrant.
Oh, looks like Noah was able to enter the player house after all.
Fuck.
Indoor cat's claws. I mean, so long as you have like a cat scratching post, they're fine. And so long as you sit there and actually take care of your cat. And there's usually nothing wrong with their claws. Say something bad about people who bring up cats. We get it. You own a cat.
Hey, Lamb, did you know I have a cat?
I have a cat.
Something nice about wanting to try eating cheesy chocolate ice cream for yourself? That sounds awful for you. But I mean, if that's your comfort food, then so be it. Cheesy chocolate ice cream? Oh god.
I can kind of see that working depending on the cheese.
Like cheesecake? Like cheesecake cheese?
It just says cheesy chocolate ice cream.
I'm going to assume that means cheesecake. And
Maybe?
that sounds amazing.
That sounds like it would be okay if
And
it said
honestly,
cheesecake, but...
honestly, chocolate and cheese can pair together depending on the
Hell
chocolate.
no.
I'm also just not a big fan of cheese.
Literally, I
the
could talk to
fruity-
Cyrene and
the-
we can actually continue the story.
The fruitiness of the dark chocolate, the saltiness of the cheese.
Make it quick.
Oh, Cyrene said make it quick. So, the timing, I have work for you. The war is going well, but Levant itself is facing crisis.
Our situation is getting desperate. The war has cut us off from many of our usual trade routes.
You actually spoke more than that? And the few that remain are being plundered by bandits. If things don't change soon, we'll face a famine.
The worst are the Sand Corsairs, as they call themselves.
Make no demands, refuse all negotiations. No survivors in their raid. Even ransacked one of our cactus farms yesterday.
Not the cactus!
I think they meant to say they even ransacked? Or the then even? I don't know.
Then again...
No, I can see it being then.
Again? Are they even in this? Our troops can at least resupply in the field by looting and pillaging the land they take. City is not so lucky. If the Sand Corsairs are not dealt with, we may win the war only to come home to a city of corpses.
The Corsairs are extremely crafty. None of my agents have been able to locate where they operate from.
That is not what that says.
And that's why I just have voices turned off.
It said none of my agents can locate where they operate from. I mean, it's the same meaning as can't locate their fucking headquarters, but if you can help us take them down, there will be a handsome reward. You have any leads?
You're a somewhat recent addition to the city. It's possible the people in the slums might open up to you.
You know that small amounts of food are being smuggled into the slums. Am I being angry?
Noah, we need more food.
Gal, come back. Gal, come back. Grab your goddamn bird of the wild, your special present, and your mushroom bars.
Special present?
I had enough materials to make one of the fancy ones here.
Can I help you?
Shredded cheese and a bowl of ice cream. Wonderful.
Alright, off to the slums. Did we? Need more silver. Off to the slums.
What are we doing in the slums?
Fast.
Looking for information.
Got it. Pillaging the slums for all of its no loot.
Yep.
I mean, pillage the slums for all of its loot for all the silver unlocks.
Hunting down the hobos.
Can I help you?
Sugar-pot eggs are good, you tap.
Oh,
I
was
need to make
supposed
eggs.
I talked to a dude, gave him silver, he gave me information.
What dude?
Pigeon Eye.
The guy on this rooftop.
He literally just said, hey, give me some silver. I'm like, yeah, what the fuck?
Well, here's one of them.
Hey, I found loot in the slums. Not good loot, but it is a water skin. And some raw meat. That's a terrible thing to store on a rooftop.
Guy's on the roof right at the beginning.
Which begetting this 2-door, this 3-door.
Directly above us, Cal.
Well, apparently, Terror, it might depend entirely on the type of cheese you use. I don't have high hopes for it, but I also don't like cheese.
That covering was a lie. Fell right through it. I had my money back.
I want my silver back.
Like I said, as long as it's like something light.
I see people over there. Over here.
Oh, Noah, do you
Okay,
have...
this
You look
rooftop
like
doesn't-
you've been
more
around.
silver?
I'm grateful. All right.
Time you come to Levon, we'll have opened the passage at Tamara's shop. She's right here in the slums and sells rare weapons and monster parts at an insane price, though. Huh.
I see people over there. Over here.
But
What,
wait,
like,
he
silver?
wants more silver.
You look like you've been around. I'm great. I see. You
Wait,
look like you've been
He wants
around.
more silver.
Spare
More
a
silver.
few. Thanks a bunch. You've really helped
I
us
mean,
out.
you're not British,
I'd like
so
to
I'm
return
going
the
to assume
favor
the
to you.
second one was the real one, right?
Help organize some of the smuggling of necessary goods into the slums. I'd like you to have some for that shop. Alright, puts 2 fingers up to his lips and lets out a whistle. A moment later, he received the whistle in response. One of my boys to open up the stashery. Head over to the training area near the rope training. You'll find that a small alley there has been...
It's mostly weapons and stuff like that. Left in the shipment. Feel free to help yourself.
Those
Lactose
are weapons and things that
intolerant.
remained in the last shipment. Feel free to help yourself with anything that's... And seriously, thank you. All of us here in the slum.
I'm not lactose intolerant, I just don't like milk products. Hello, shady man in a corner. Marcus, what are you doing here? Marcus, you're not supposed to be here. You have a wife. You're about to have a kid. You shouldn't be here. Why are you in the middle of a desert?
You know, you're not using pistols anymore.
He's practicing for the new Assassin's Creed game.
No,
Wait, no, wait,
pistols
that was the
scale
last
terribly.
one. Never mind.
But Noah, this is a cannon pistol.
I had one of those already. It's nice.
The last one was the desert one, right? Or was that the Rome one?
What was the question?
Assassin's Creed game?
What can I do
I have
for
not
you?
paid attention to Assassin's Creed ever.
Well, I know Marcus does. And so that's why I was making the joke.
Okay,
But
fair enough. Marcus pays attention to a lot of things.
Dawn.
because I remember one time I was watching Marcus stream, he was playing Assassin's Creed Unity, I think.
Marcus?
He did once. It was a long time ago. Like before COVID, long time ago.
Okay, fair enough.
Dawn.
I think he also played Fable once or twice.
Probably did. Dawn
Fable's still one.
Or I think it was Fable 3.
Fable 3 I liked more than Fable 2. I'm a
think it was
bit of a pariah in that way. Because, God, people fucking hated Fable 3.
Is Fable 3 the one where like you start and you're like counting like it's like your sister's birthday?
No, that's the
two?
first one.
Oh, that's the first one? Okay.
That's the first one.
Okay. I know
Or we
that
can
was a
talk-
very popular speedrun. Is Fable
Is
1.
it?
Yeah. People really like doing that speedrun. So it's
For what I
done,
know,
like,
people
every...
liked 2 more, but...
Well, I don't know, but I know they do it like every ESA and a couple times at GDQ.
Okay, I haven't seen ESA. I've seen one of them, I think, at GDQ, but...
ESA is the European speedrunner assembly.
Yeah.
What now?
Yeah. I've been
This
watching that
is-
because GDQ is so infrequent.
Oh, you
Are we
look
still
tough.
doing stuff
Looking to
in the
wager some silver on a
slums,
fight? Got an opening I need to fill. Wow,
Oh
usually
my.
guys got eaten by a bug out there. You seem shady enough, Marcus. I'm looking for some information. Wow. Want something from me, you'll earn it in the ring. I run a fight club under the city. Entry fee for 1 round is 50 silver. If you can beat me, I'll consider talking.
You know what? I could see Marcus running a fight ring.
Alright, come find me down there and put on a good show, eh?
So are we gonna like
Are we-
4v1 some guys or?
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you just gonna like gangbang a dude down in the dungeon?
Or are we each gonna get our own dude because it knows we're playing multiplayer?
It doesn't know we're playing multiplayer. What do you think this game is? Intelligent?
We get the scaling sliders ourselves. We can just give him 300 HP.
Red, considering you're moving to Oregon, I'm reasonably sure you're not British. And no, Southern would just be fried and then slathered in barbecue sauce. You do not want to fry something in barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
Okay, Marcus is dead.
Oh, well, fuck.
You had a whopping 90 HP.
Vacation,
Oh, you heard that too, right?
quote unquote.
What? What the fuck was that voice line?
I think it's that we punched his teeth out or something.
I don't know. Terrible voice.
That was interesting.
Ouch, you don't pull your punches, do you? Alright, the deal is a deal. What did you want to know? Tell me where I can find the Santa Claus.
What?
Oh, that was normal.
What?
Cal by saving us some time in the future.
What?
Oh, they'll ever down.
What?
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, no deal. They'd slit my throat in my sleep if I ran it on them. Just spread the word that you leave their location. They
Listen up.
That's alright.
They're bad people, so I'll just tell you. They keep their operations really tight, so I don't know where they operate from. But I do know that the food the Corsairs are drip-feeding into the slums comes from an old ruined tower. Not far from the city. Head south of Levant, west of that sea of sand, and there's a little canyon entrance along the mountain wall. The ruined tower is at the end of it. There earlier. Get this. Those guys are from the Blue Chamber Collective. One of those guys fought here the other day, and I swear, clear as day, he had the Sutherland family crest tattooed on his shoulder.
That bastard.
For murdering.
Excuse you, as one of the next lords of the Blue Chamber Collective, I take great offense to that.
Unfortunately, he offended me. Unfortunately, I am the High King of Skyrim.
Drops him down a mountain. He lives. You're my bodyguard now.
Was that one of them? I don't remember.
Yes, because it was like the Black Dragon Knight or something.
Right.
And they just don't
He wanted
fucking
to
die, so it's like,
challenge him
you
to a
know
fight,
what?
right?
I'm keeping you on my payroll.
Oh, that's right. We're in Levant.
Yes, we are in the shit desert. Oh, speaking of, I need to swap my gear.
We're in the process.
You have my gratitude, Doctor.
Remember, sir, yes.
Sharing my leftovers equally.
Yeah, leftovers? Thank you for the cheering. Leftovers.
Take a tear.
Did they get rid of that thing for watching ads for bits?
They got rid of it years
Oh.
ago.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought
that
they had
was-
reintroduced it for some reason. Lieutenant, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be on Neptune, I think? Is that where Barotrauma is? I think that's where Barotrauma is.
Yeah.
That's right.
Every game we make with Barotrauma, all the characters' names are shitty puns.
That's the one where you have to keep the sub alive, right?
Yes.
Full janky.
Yes. Yes, it is.
Okay.
This is not what I would call a tower, but okay.
I mean, it's towering over.
It's about the size of a normal building.
It's at least 2 stories.
I would not call 2 stories a tower.
It's bigger
Oh,
on
you
the
mean we're
inside.
not murdering them yet?
What?
Oh, state your business. Here. I remember you. The frog spawn from Arizona with the blood price. What are you doing here? I should be asking that. What's a blue chamber tribesman doing working in Corsair?
Not happening.
Not happening, apparently. None of your business. Now, will you turn around and walk away? We have orders to kill anyone who interferes with our operation, and whether or not spill the blood of someone from my old hometown.
In prime backstabbing position.
I'm just lining up the shot.
And then they move the entire party.
Sniper 2 in position.
Oh, hey, another Ice Flame Torch for DJ.
By the way, talking to this guy is one of the few times you could actually use a writ of tribal favor.
Really?
Oh, I think I have one of those on me.
Nah.
Wait, no, it's in my chest.
You will tell me where the Sand Corsairs operate from, or things will get violent.
Someone's about to get it.
Hiding in the old Levant ruins with an army of warriors. You can't possibly stop them alone.
Sniper 2 in position.
Now we have to kill
And-
you. May your ancestors forgive us.
They're gonna tell
The
us
entire
this.
party moved. Oh, God, they didn't move. And that guy was mad at me.
Oh my god, they beeline for me.
That one really did. Oh, well, bye.
Dead.
Oh no, we can't fight them alone. Now it's time to go raid their entire headquarters with the 4 of us, right?
We're not alone.
No, not alone.
Oh wait, I remember this one, Cal.
Wait, that wasn't the line, was it?
This is the one we did that one time.
Yes,
Pursuing
yes, it
Dark
is that one.
Ascension.
I think you had come in on me just as I finished that area up.
Yeah. Yeah, right here.
I still need to make it like a stream point thing that's 10,000 or like 100,000 channel points that just end stream immediately.
I can do that exactly twice.
I know. That's the thing, is I know you, between you and Kinka, you could probably end my streams for the next fucking month.
You've been having a fucking week. Take a day off.
Except that's the thing, streaming is like what lets me unwind.
Shield.
Apparently I got 2 arrows somewhere.
Probably from his body from DJ.
Yeah, probably. Just leaving his arrows everywhere, God.
Yeah,
I
in people's bodies.
I
Just
should
gotta
make
put
more
his
stream
shaft
reward
everywhere.
stuff, but I don't know how to have this half the games we play.
Yeah, that's the big problem is, like, I really don't know what to set that shit up for.
I mean, the ones for, like, naming stuff after people, those, to me, make sense. But not all games have that.
Yeah, that's my big problem with that one, is just like, well, that one is really specific, and I like the names that I'm, like, coming up with for things. Like, the one I'm trying to, like, now make mainstay since Dark Souls is Beth Jorky. This is just very funny. Like, Vix does a lot of sound effect stuff, but I feel like that would just drag me too violently out of the stuff that I do.
Sound effect stuff to me would make me want to not stream.
Yeah.
Notifications for bits, follows, subs, stuff like that. I'm fine with those.
Which reminds me, I still need to go figure out where the hell that Rainbow Cat Girl gif I had was. Because I still haven't reset that one up.
So wait, are we going back to Levant or are we doing something else? To kill time?
No, the quest continues.
Okay.
They gave us a location, we're going to go and raid it.
Got it.
Despite the fact that they told us we couldn't possibly do it alone.
Hey, Cal, do you remember the skill that refreshes other skills?
DJ has a point. You gotta head back to Vaughn to talk.
Really?
Yeah.
We can totally handle this alone. There's
Well,
literally a small army of us.
More of an update thing, and no, yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah, I didn't know if we needed to or not. So.
No, DJ, had you not mentioned that, we would have ran all the way to the slide where we're going after Dog and Izan. And probably been like, why can't we continue?
Lame.
Do you remember the name of that skill and who has it, Cal?
Not offhand, no.
Okay.
Did I know the name?
I don't know, but I was just wondering if I could get the multi-slash attack twice. But it's got a long ass cooldown.
So there isn't like a post-game way to get one more breakpoint, is there?
No, we're limited to 3.
Dang. I feel like at the end of the game they should give you a 4th, but
They let you get any house you want.
Permanently drop or destroy a single item in current inventory? I'm gonna pass on that. I'm not losing my fucking cursor mirror once we're going into Baldur's Gate 2.
I drop a singular mushroom bar. You're welcome.
I think it's supposed to be like, oh, you type the name of the item is the thing.
Okay, roll a d20. Anything but a 1 I keep.
I'm not losing my +6 Holy Avenger cursor mirror.
I just realized I said if I roll a 1 I lose it, and this happened to Tim. If
Yes,
you roll
right?
a 20, he loses.
No, if you roll a 1, you lose it. Because then you critically fail and fumble it into a pool of lava that just suddenly exists.
Tim, this is you. I'm trying to save
I
you from
know.
losing everything.
Don't worry, I won't roll 7 1s in a row again. God, I'm still so fucking mad about that. Every time.
What did I do this combat? Not
Failed.
exist.
What did I do this combat? Got eaten by a crab. I'm still alive, but I did in fact get eaten by a crab.
Oh, that's right. He tried to fucking boil you alive in the backpack.
Something like that. It was like a really high pH substance or something.
Yeah. Oh, he was deep frying you.
God, the worst thing about that monk is supposed to be like fairly competent at what he does, but my rolls are just so terrible. He's utter garbage.
No, I found the skill. It is under the speedster tree. It's called Prime.
Fuck.
His room was his prize was a 3-room apartment. Jesus.
I won't take this.
Chief Tenno.
I don't believe this. I come home after a string of victories against the Blue Chamber Collective, only to find Levant besieged by bandits. I'm not leaving here until the Sand Corsairs are in a nice sandy grave. Sand Corsairs are hiding in the old Levant ruins. Some Saurians are camouflaging. The whole thing is an archaeological expedition.
Are you serious?
What? Why? The last day would Soromor be helping them. Great, how do we raid the place without triggering a diplomatic incident? Used to have some merchant contacts, right? We need camouflage of our own to get inside.
Aha.
Ah,
I see your plan.
your plan? You want me to dress some troops up as merchants and weasel in with no one the wiser? Yep. Plan. Good. I don't know when the hell we came up with this plan.
Right now.
I-
That's about the best
apparently.
answer I can give you.
Yeah. Not a bad plan. There's one problem. Green told me that old Levant is connected to an old cave system. Slide, she called it. Go in the front, it's possible that the Corsairs will sneak out back using the tunnel.
Oh no, I'm at 30%. Could I get some corruption juice?
I could try going in from the tunnel to get them.
That should work.
That should work. If they tried to escape, the slide is narrow enough that 1 or 2 warriors would be enough, more than enough to hold it. I'll gather some troops and put the plan in motion. One entrance is a cave near some maroon ships not far from Brass's Vigil Crystal. Where I took this key from a Corsair who killed me. I think it might be for one of the doors inside the side. You may need it.
Tear, it was a robo crab, so it was not seafood. Think Horizon Zero Dawn.
Giant enemy spider?
Crab, actually.
Giant enemy.
The annoying thing is I would have been pretty devastatingly effective against that crab if I wasn't failing every single fucking roll.
Hey, DJ, there's 10 arrows up.
This was D&D, Tear, but the setting is based off of Horizon Zero Dawn, more or less.
Can I help you?
We even needed the key to get in, so that was a good thing we came back.
Well, I said we needed the key to open a door inside the place. Maybe. But yeah.
Want to buy something?
Never heard of it. What? I'm
I've
not
never heard
sure
of
if
it.
you're memeing or not, because that game was wildly popular for like a couple years until Forbidden West came out.
Well, speaking of Horizon Zero Dawn, I learned Tiny Tina and Aloy are the same voice actor.
Yep.
Wait, who?
Tiny Tina from Borderlands and Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn.
I guess I'm not surprised. There are a lot of voice actors who have a lot of vocal range.
Yeah, because they had one of my coworkers was talking about it. Because they were talking about the Borderlands movie. Because it's bad.
Which means that might be our next candidate for bad movie nights.
Oh.
I don't even know if it's like bad movie nights bad, from what I've been hearing.
Oh, so it's just really mediocre.
Yeah. It's one of those, like, it's like the Halo show, because they, like, in the same way, like, oh, we don't like the games, we didn't really watch the game, so we're gonna try to make our own thing with it.
Ah, yes. One of those kind of things. Gotcha.
Yeah, they did a Halo show with it.
They made John Halo.
Yeah. Well, the big soldier dude from the first game, that's played by Kevin Hart. The goofiest motherfucker ever. And he's like 5'0".
Wait, you mean Roland?
Yeah.
Fucking really?
Yes.
Okay. The, like, one character in that game who should have been taken seriously.
Seriously buffed and jack as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also people are upset because they made Aloxi an old woman.
Who?
Moxie?
Oh.
Moxie, okay.
I mean, she's supposed to be in her 30s.
But
Close
no,
to
like, they made
40s.
her, like, 50s, 60s.
I
think
mean,
the lady
honestly,
that
right,
cast-
if they're gonna make a Lego spoof on anything, Horizon Zero Dawn is not a bad choice.
Didn't they already make that into a game? The Lego game for that?
Maybe? I think that's what Red might be referring to.
I think they did do a Lego Horizon game.
That's fair enough, Tier, but that game was, like, wildly popular for a while. And, I mean, that might just be because we have an unusual amount of, engineer friends who are, like, hard on for technology, but... Yes, Red, that's why we call him John Halo and not Master Chief.
But Nick's a chemical engineer.
He's still an engineer. They're all the fucking same.
And
Fucking engineers.
still a half engineer.
But Lamb, are custodial engineers also engineers?
It's a fancy name for a janitor. Not that I have anything against janitors, but that's definitely a way to make them feel more important without paying them more.
And also forcing them to get a degree about it.
No.
Maybe.
No
I
degree
don't
needed.
know. Yeah, they usually wouldn't require a degree for janitorial work. Custodial work, I suppose. But still. I remember, is this the save we went to the garden on and fought the automaton?
Calbs? Yes, we got our asses kicked very hard on that. Now
Okay.
we would probably do fairly well.
Yeah, I couldn't remember because I remembered I had my fists, but I couldn't remember if that was this one or DJ's.
I
Electrical
don't think
engineers,
we came here on mine yet.
3/4 engineer.
Or no, I think we had to no, I don't think we came here on mine yet. I think we've only been here on Calb's.
Who's a 3/4 engineer?
Electrical engineers.
Ah. Dude, they have to deal with a whole different set of fucking shit.
Right. I think we came here briefly on yours, DJ.
Perhaps.
Like, we literally had to come talk to one person and then we went back.
Right.
Like, oh, this person was seen fleeing Monsoon. Wow, I mean, did not take fall damage from that? Nice. Land shark! Auto engineers? I mean, those are what you call gearheads more, but...
Well, Lamb, you're also assuming auto engineers is referring to cars or vehicles. There's
when
also
most people use
there's
when
also
most
auto
people use
engineers.
auto, they are referring to automobiles.
Yeah, but there's
I
also
understand-
auto for robotics.
I understand that, but usually people would call those something else.
And to be fair, man, they did a little more than take his helmet off.
They
Showed
took
his
off
whole
his
ass.
whole armor set and had him fuck? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
showed his
did.
whole ass on camera.
Excuse me, the helmet stays on.
Helmet stays on during sex. That's just what we call a condom. The purple helmeted soldier. Man, I am having a hell of a time hitting this thing.
They're slippery bastards.
Oh, I'm out of stamina.
Nerds. I mean, engineer being part of it is being a nerd, yes.
No, can I get a stamina potion? Much.
Ah, saving up for computer. I would more recommend getting something like a desktop because those are traditionally more powerful. If you prefer laptops, then you do you. My current setup, which I bought within the last couple of months, was like, what, 2.2K? Something like that? And it should last me, hopefully, quite some time.
Oh, it's a double bin. Not seen that before.
Nah, Lamb, it's gonna be gone in
Yeah, I'm gonna have to
Appreciation.
replace it in a... I'm gonna have to replace it in the next couple months.
Don't worry, Tim. It's only just a whole bunch of the next series of chips and shit going bad.
Yeah, right?
No, isn't there recently a thing with like Intel and Nvidia?
yes. Specifically Intel. Their processors, 13th and 14th gen, have a series.
Have a PC now.
But like I remember one of my friends was talking about it, he said like people thought originally it was like a graphics card issue and then
Yes.
Nvidia was like, no, it's Intel.
Nvidia actually made a formal release about it saying, nope, it's not us. After that, that's when Intel actually decided to look into it.
Fair enough, Tare. So that should probably last you quite a bit then. So what are you saving up for? Just another laptop, or?
2 laptops.
I say just like laptops aren't important, but they are actually pretty good.
No, you're
Especially
right.
nowadays.
We've been in here, yeah.
Yeah, I know. We had to
This
drop
place used to be
water.
flooded with water. Or is this a different map? Ow. You shot me.
Oh, dude. See, that's kind of annoying that it doesn't go through you. It wastes the arrow.
Do we want to kill them?
Kill the whore. Wait, no. Why am I sparkly? I assume that's whatever that second buff down is by that food thing. Does anyone know what the shield with the pentagram on it is?
Elemental vulnerability.
That would probably be what that is. Put the PvP mod on. No, thank you. That sounds awful.
I will run away and poison you.
Well, I think it's just with DJ shooting us in the back of the head.
Oh, here's a legacy chest again, guys, if you want it.
Oh, wonderful legacy chests.
Guys, remember this door?
No.
Been opened before? Oh, we can't, because we have the quest for it.
Go to Aberasser. And Red, I wouldn't know what power-ups in LEGO Star Wars are because I haven't played any LEGO games.
I've played
Not
a couple.
because they aren't good, but because I've just never really, you know, had a reason to.
Welcome. 2.
Ah, the bite pit.
I mean, I'm a sad
You're
sack of
fighting.
sad, sure, but I don't think it's because I haven't played a LEGO game. What the fuck is happening over there?
You remember how I was
You're-
talking about Zahn taking an army?
Someone's having a real bad time.
So are
they gonna be sneaking through this
or are we
hole?
supposed to go help them?
Ah, fuck 'em.
Fuck them.
This is war.
Okay. War were declared. Why was Zack censored? Was Zack censored? It wasn't censored on my side.
No, I'm not saying censoring here. You know what I am saying on my side? Covered.
Zach. For you it was? Weird. I'm gonna go ahead and say it's for the same reason that I can't put coward in my titles.
Oh, he really wants me.
That's for you? Weird.
You guys should turn off parental control.
A little bit. I want to say something, but we're not supposed to acknowledge that here. Cal, you are very dying.
I don't know where you're going with that one, Lamb.
Fumble.
Oh. Yeah, fair enough.
Also, I've decided to make the terrible decision to unlock my my chair's tilt, so I might accidentally fall fucking straight backwards. I didn't.
He doesn't want to fight us? His dudes are fighting us.
We just killed his men.
Many of him.
Almost like I need to talk to him.
Alright, well, sniper to
What
position.
now?
Oh, we are definitely stealing that sword.
Bow, Levantine Rat. Stand before the rightful king of Abrasa. I am Zagus, Chamber Lord of Old Levant, Lord of the Sand Corsairs. Are you the leader of these murderous thugs?
Listen close.
Do what I must in order to restore the rightful legacy of the Abrasa place. Lot gave away what he had no right to. Because and Sibian slew the Devourer does not mean my people should surrender what is ours by right. Clicks and Sibian are the...
Hey, Mom. Hey, Monty. How are you? I was about to say, hey, Mumble.
Howdy, Monty. Being recognized as the rulers of Rosser means push to you that you'll turn bandits.
This is a grave insult.
So I would like to point out for Lamb, the voice lines that he has are muffled because his face is behind a mask.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It sounds slightly better quality than that, but yeah, it's essentially that.
It sounds like he's talking through a radio.
They don't even recognize the laws of the Blue Chamber. Without rigid tribal law, there is no hope for survival.
Look, I'll give you some rigid law, but I don't think you'll be happy about it.
Well, it seems to be
It's also-
survived pretty well without them. Where he started trying to starve them to death and murdering traitors.
He's also just quipping. He's not actually reading his dialogue.
I mean, yeah. That may be true, but it was all I could do to keep the flame of Old Levant alive. But not to be the one to extinguish that legacy. Rather die than let Old Levant be destroyed. I mean, then clearly just surrender honorably, take responsibility for your actions, end this conflict before your people end up slaughtered. More. Slaughtered more, really. Killed a lot of people in here.
This is troubling.
You're right. I don't want to admit it, but you're right. There is no point in championing the ideals of Old Levant if no one left to look up to them. I don't know why I was stumbling on those. I will surrender. We'll cut off my warriors.
Oh, we don't get to murder him for his sword?
There is a fight. A two-handed sword, yes.
I thought this dude was a pile of junk.
He is now.
He certainly will be.
We'll load at the pit.
Bandages.
I mean, no one's had to be revived in quite a while.
I mean, if DJ takes a few.
Yeah, I took like 2 damage from it.
Yeah, we actually haven't gone down all that much tonight.
That's because there's nothing really been coming at me.
That's true too.
Except for that one guy who just fucking beelined at me.
Plus, I think we're just, in general, getting better at combat.
Lamb, the only good thing about his sword is that it inflicts a pain at 100% buildup.
Ooh.
But it's also handling. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's- eh.
For a pain build,
Well
that wouldn't
done.
be, or for a two-handed build, that would not be bad. I don't think it would be great, but it wouldn't be bad.
Can't believe you got that bastard to surrender. Have a silver tongue.
Now the question remains,
Question remains,
what do we do about this
man?
man?
Soromorian banker who's funding the, he's a Soromorian? Oh, that man. Who is funding the entire operation. He could easily be the brains behind it all.
How dare you?
Story about
Go with
that.
the real culprits, point your fingers at Sagod Battleboard at the Blue Chamber and at Zegas himself. All he did was keep things running smoothly.
Are you advancing this?
Yeah.
Because for me, it's still on that first line.
Well, you still went along with your unhinged plans. You're still a war criminal as far as I'm concerned. I think we ought to make an example of you. Cyrene, do we give him the firing squad or hanging? Oh.
Right there.
Fair? Fair.
This is unacceptable.
Hold up a minute. Do you think Zorobor will take the execution of one of the most rich and reputable bankers lightly? Probably not, but what are you gonna do about it? Star War? We're the only way to get supplies through the desert. Kill me and you kill Levant itself. I don't think Zorobor would be happy if the scandal went public, though. He might arrange for you to disappear to save their reputation.
Where the heck did she get a cigarette from?
She's had a cigarette this whole time.
Yeah.
She has a cigarette in town.
Okay, but like, where the heck did she get the cigarette from?
They have tobacco.
Look, they might import tobacco.
I think one of the NPCs in Zero mentions it, even, that they grow tobacco there. I see, you want to person a favor in exchange for your silence. Very well. Not the first to blackmail me. What kind of favor are we talking about?
Back with doubly deadly pizza. Is that all meat pizza or? You are cold. God damn it! I swear to God, if we get a cold, or if I get a cold before I get out of this conversation, I'm going to be so mad.
The best kind of favor, the kind we get to decide on whatever we need.
This is troubling.
Very well, if you need my extensive finances, just drop my name and I'll hand it for you. As long as you don't tell Sorobor what I was doing, my word is gold.
Well, I guess that wraps this mission up.
Report to Cyrene over there and we can call it a day. What do you mean report to... She's right there, we can...
She's right there. You can just continue the conversation.
So I'm assuming it's more worth it to save that for later.
Well, I had to exit the line, turn to the right, and talk to
I'm
Sam.
amazed you got their leader to surrender.
I'm amazed you got their leader to surrender. He confessed everything and is expanded. I don't like leaving these old Levant troublemakers alive, but I'm not willing to slaughter a surrendering enemy. What will you do with them now?
Put him on trial,
Gluten
I
and
suppose.
lactose intolerant.
It's barely a formality at this point, though.
Have fun on the toilet later.
On trial, I suppose it's fairly a formality at this point, though. After all he's done, he'll either get the firing squad or be locked in the high prison for the rest of his very short life.
Hive
You've earned
prison.
this.
That sounds awful.
That was hive number 1. And I gave you guys
That
the
sounds
option.
like a fucking war crime.
It was a very small cave. It's actually on the way to the Colossal Hive. But I decided fuck it, wasn't worth it because I knew we will be going there eventually anyway. Queen Calixa will no doubt recognize what you did for Levant here. For reward for a job well done. I'll come with you on the con. 3 gold
So
ingots
what?
and a cannabis.
Now we sleep for 3 days.
How was your heat, Tim?
It was going up once I swapped armor.
Oh, I put on a campfire and a fire sigil by you.
Oh, that would probably help too. But yeah,
Oh, is
it's
that why I
about-
was getting hot?
Yes, I didn't want Tim getting cold in 3 fucking seconds.
You'd rather have me
Yeah,
suffer
it's
from
like-
heat stroke?
I'm finally swapping armor to keep hot and cold, and it's like, oh, I can't swap. We're in the middle of a conversation. Son of a bitch.
Queen Calixa and the Levant Palace will have a desk for you.
So anyway, I'm assuming it's better to save that favor for later than do the food thing.
Does the food thing just drop the actual food price in town?
Uh,
No? Okay.
Also, Cal, the heat things don't give you a fucking time debuff on disease.
maybe it does.
It doesn't.
Maybe it could.
It won't.
You
Well,
can't have like a
maybe.
Unless you
favor
put a mod for that.
You don't know.
I looked it up.
You don't know if I have mods.
You know what
So
I do
guess
have,
sleeping-
Noah? What I do know?
You have shit for me to pick up, and I'm gonna pick it up.
Although, no, I will say I found a mod for Darkest Dungeon that I absolutely downloaded.
Which one?
Makes it so you don't need fucking invitations to go to the court.
Yep.
God, the invitations are such a pain in the ass when that's all you have left to do.
Yep.
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 Okay, good. I'm glad we all knew what we were doing there.
Mm-hmm.
DJ, there's 9 arrows in there.
The problem is, who's Boomhauer?
Well, see there, if we're gonna have someone be a brain power, we gotta have someone who can talk fast enough to go to our action. I guess we gotta understand what they're saying.
Problem is, you were too coherent.
I know.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Oh,
You have to
Wrong.
slur slurring.
I have 2 more items for you, Noah. Oh, when I say 2 more items, 2 more of the 1 item type. Oh, I beat it. Okay. I have 3 more items, though. How did I even get those
shit.
eggs from? When did I pick up those eggs?
I don't know. I don't know where you find these eggs here.
I don't know.
More eggs!
Where did I get those eggs from?
It's time to sleep in the house, Tim.
Oh, sorry. I was looking up where to get, like, the last dagger type I needed.
Oh, I think you can say you were looking for where to get more eggs.
That too.
Dagger, are you looking for?
The cold one.
Eh.
I think it's called Hailfire? No, the Hailfire's a different one.
A Hail Frost Dagger, and that's in Three Brothers.
Gilded Shiver of the Tremontane. Requires Scarred Dagger, Diamond Dust, and Flash Moss.
DLC.
Yeah, I figured as much. But yeah, that one does 37 cold. And inflicts slowdown, crippled, and hampered. And minus 15% fire resist.
Day one done.
Let me check to see if I have any other weapons that need repair. Developmental extremes. Warframe?
Digital extremes.
Damn it. I thought I was close. Yeah, I don't have anything else that needs repairing. Unless my other armor does. I would hail hydrate, but I'm currently out of water. Definitive edition. Yeah, but we still have to get to the DLC area to get that item.
Specifically, we have to go around gathering stuff from enemies to get that item.
Yeah.
To craft it.
Yeah, ideally that should get started. We'll see.
Alcohol? No, that one's not alcohol. That one's just me not playing Warframe in years. Waiting for others. I didn't hit confirm. Oh. I was going to say I'm actually sobering up, which clearly means I need to go get more alcohol.
It'll have a second hit.
No, I just won't grab a second glass, because the glass I drank was actually fucking massive.
For reference, by the way, we swapped off of my save after the first main quest.
Oh god.
Yep.
Really? You can buy the house after the first main quest?
You get it after the first main. You can
God
buy
damn.
it, like, immediately, though. Once you've joined the faction.
You can still go there without completing faction quest. Well, true, there's no real reason to. Why does this armor have glowing nipples?
Why not?
Oh, it's a wolf motif. But why would you make the nipples glow?
Time to talk to Queen Collect.
Thank you for coming. Levant is in grave danger.
Thank you for coming. Levant is in grave danger. Not only has the war turned against us, but we face imminent famine. A mercenary who can get things done.
Disaster has struck.
Is it because they have
It's only
giants
a
on
matter
their
of
side?
time before
Sorry
starvation
about that.
begins.
Disaster has struck Sirocco. They can no longer send food to Levant. Without the steady supplies of goods from the region,
Wait.
it's only a matter of time before starvation begins. The new food source.
This weighs on my mind.
Disaster has struck Sirocco.
Yes.
Isn't Sirocco one of their enemies? Why would they be sending them
No.
food? Wait, what?
Sirocco's not an enemy.
But Sirocco is part of the Blue Chamber Collective.
Not quite.
Okay, I'm confused then.
The city of Monsoon and the Hollowed Marsh has offered to supply us with a small amount of bread and dried meat, isn't it? Yet, everything else perishes on the desert journey.
I have a task for you.
Kurak has gone to Monsoon to work with their alchemist, and Abaforth, to find some kind of food that might last long enough to survive the journey. Do anything you can to make this work.
Huh.
So wait, is this purely a war against Berg?
This is a war against the Blue Chamber Collective.
But the Blue Chamber is both in Monsoon and Sirocco.
Morocco is a separate faction. They have an alliance with the Blue Chamber Collective. They're not part of it.
But the Blue Chamber Collective is all of the tribes, which includes Sirocco and supposedly most of Monsoon outside of the church. Unless there's something I'm missing, which is totally possible.
Different faction.
Yes. But I'm part of that faction, and that faction led me to Blue Chamber Collective.
I've heard you've done a lot to help the slums. Right now they have a steady food supply, and enough rations last about a month and a half before shortages become extreme. I'll do it! Can you do anything to help me?
My heart aches.
Fortunately, the war has ravaged our treasury. We cannot afford to give you any support. I'm sorry.
Levant's survival is on the line. Make it happen.
Find Kurak, Lane, and Monsoon as soon as you can. As soon as you can.
Duroax, that name is familiar.
Yes it is.
Is that one of the people we have to talk to for DJ's quests?
Maybe. Maybe?
Like head of the church or something?
He's from here. So.
Oh, okay.
Monsoon!
This is where the teleport mod would really come in handy, because we're about as far as from Monsoon as we can get right now.
Only the map teleporter actually worked.
I mean, if we really wanted to teleport, we have the debug to.
I'll show you debug teleporting numpad 4.
I mean, depending on where you are in the story, that could teleport you somewhere.
Yeah, you could go meet fucking Alad himself.
Yeah.
Thorborian travel agency mod.
I could see
Would
it.
be a bad idea.
I don't know if it's real, but I can see it. Ow, my ankles.
God, I'm so much slower than everyone else. Yeah, I'm in mine too, armor. But I have more stamina, I think.
My max is 150.
Yeah, I'm at 180 because I spent like no HP or stamina on magic.
Max of 5 per point for 10 points of mana.
Yep.
The
But I
real
only
question,
spent 1 point.
the real question that I can see on your screen is that you don't have a food buff going.
That too.
Speaking of, when we get to zone line, I have my food rotted.
Some of my food rotted too.
Mine is about half.
Yeah, the pie doesn't last all that long.
Yeah.
What I actually need more of now is.
Oh my
Okay.
god, it finally happened.
Those last 150 days, and that's what most of the junk food turns into.
Why do you think I give you all the food, no?
Because I carry a pot and campfires with me.
Exactly.
I'm very tempted just to not bring the alchemist kit to have more room, just because I've like used it twice.
Yeah, most of our alchemy stuff is being done.
Like in town, yeah. And it gives you more space to carry Cal's other crap.
6 pounds.
Remember, humans are endurance hunters.
I mean, we have more stamina than goddamn Phasmo, man.
I mean, that's not a surprise, though. This isn't designed to try and be a horror game.
Yeah, but I mean, come on. Fucking sprint 2 feet. It's like, oh god, I'm already tired.
The maps are also bigger in this than Phasmo.
Imagine the fear, though, of being a big cat back then. You thought you outran the hairless ape, and then a couple hours later, you see it coming up in the distance.
I'm pretty sure you and me are referring to the same copy-paste there, DJ.
Yeah, it probably are.
Rations.
Oh no, I had rations. It was pie that went bad.
Rations. I'm gonna need rations coming back. Literally just one.
I'm gonna need one more ration to go to Monk.
Oh, is there not a path from Levant straight to Monsoon?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
We gotta go to Berg first.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, Eversor anyway, or Eminkar anyway.
Ermagerd?
I've been thinking the same thing.
I'm pretty sure we make this joke every time we have to come here.
I'm sure we do.
Oh my god, bandits. They might give us the rations we need.
Honestly, yeah.
I'm over here murdering.
Eat shit, nerd. This guy didn't. Give me enough for a bandage, though. This guy did. I got my one ration.
Oh, bandits.
I guess I should actually eat this food since it's about to go bad anyway. I do love just backstabbing people to death.
Oh, bandits.
I didn't even get a swing in on that group.
I used a flash hit skill.
I was going to say, you're also using a big sword, so I guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Oh,
The skill-
dear.
The skill can be used with any weapon, so I just grabbed the one that I had that had the most damage.
Yeah, sure. Don't worry, I'm gonna sneak up on this deer in broad daylight from its front. That moment you get where you can violently feel yourself sobering up.
Violently?
Yes.
Violently sober?
I'm in that weird place where it's like
Is it?
my eyes are kind of both fucked up. One of them is normal, and the other one is just like fighting the alcohol.
Is it twitching?
I can lower it a little
No,
bit.
I get that at different times. But it's like, I can very much tell right now that my left eye is worse than my right one.
More bandits. More bandits.
What's up, nerd? What's up, nerd? Wow, I backstabbed him for like a third of his health and he's still mad at DJ. Your game audio is a bit loud, Cal.
I already addressed
it. Okay, cool.
Fix.
I mean, sometimes you're too focused on trying to not
yeah.
die.
Yeah.
I just figure it's better to point these things out than, like, to let it continue going on because you're focused in the moment and then forget to look at chat.
The travel ration.
You didn't find a travel ration?
5 gold ingots.
I
It's
don't
a
carry
joke.
those on me.
It's a joke.
No, more gold.
No, I could have actually dropped 5 for you. I have 7 of them.
I don't have to worry about carrying those right now because I can just disconnect and go to town and use my stash.
But that's ruining immersion.
Immersion. If we were worried about immersion, we wouldn't be going from Abrasar straight back to Sirocco to straight back to Monsoon to straight back to Sirocco.
Did we go to Sork?
When we were starting. So we went through your thing to get to Abrasar, then we swapped over to DJ's where we were in Sirocco again to go to Monsoon. Then we swapped to mine to go to Berg. Then we swapped to Noah's to go to Zorobora, whatever the hell it's called. The ancient, the plateau.
We have not stepped foot in Sirocco until we finish Noah's one.
Oh.
You're thinking of Chersonese.
Cierzo. Sierra
Sierra
Zone.
Zone, yeah.
Look, the towns in this game don't matter to me. Uh-oh. This Jade Warrior is following me. Well,
Kick his
let's just
ass.
leave him be. No thanks. I'll pass.
Kick his ass.
I'll pass. I like having full health. Speaking of which, I've definitely noticed that Noah dagger. Dagger Noah.
The Noah dagger?
Yeah, the Noah dagger. Noah dagger. No?
Yeah. Tim,
I've definitely noticed the dagger Noah. Thank you.
I totally did spend 3.5 hours murdering this shit.
Yeah, do you see why I was like, I'm not that worried about it?
Yeah, well, good news. A weapon that isn't a dagger takes 1,700 damage dealt instead of 1,100. So
Yeah.
the dagger was faster than a normal weapon.
Dagger would technically be faster if you used it as a primary weapon. That's the thing. With most weapons, you're going to be just right-clicking to get most of your damage, whereas this one, you're going to be either hitting Q or E if you're on my setup. And the annoying part about that is more finding enemies rather than finding or getting the damage.
I know where there are some big chunky enemies.
Yeah.
I
But like
can-
that's part of the reason why I wish there was an actual dagger build as opposed to a dagger offhand build.
And if we ever decide to play through this game again, probably without us swapping between others, there are mods for that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in that case, I would go with the two-hander because I'm curious to see how those handle.
They're slow but hit hard, and if you use the
And have decent range.
it's slightly better than normal ones,
Right.
but you do a lot of stopping to do attacks rather than follow-throughs.
Right.
They also benefit tremendously from the skills.
Yep. Oh, speaking of skills, I mentioned how I'm playing Enshrouded because my dad got it for me. The skill tree is kind of like Path of Exile. If you understand what that means.
Yeah.
Too complicated?
Not it's definitely a watered down version of the Path of Exile one where it's not that complicated. But basically each class has their own path down a tree of orbs.
Don't worry, DJ, I'm killing everything chasing you.
Other things chasing me?
Very
Yeah.
slowly.
I like Grimdawn's progression system. So there's your classes. There's, I believe, 10 of those that you can mix 2 of.
For Titan Quest?
No, for Grimdawn.
Titan Quest does something similar.
Yeah, because they're both made by Crate.
That would explain it.
And then the actual skill trees are interesting. It's constellations, and you actually fill out certain constellations to get like aspects, and you actually have to get aspects to get certain other stars and other constellations.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'll be curious to see that when I go through Grim Dawn. But yeah, I do like the Titan Quest method of, hey, pick 2 major things you want to do.
Yeah. And you actually unlock the points for those star constellations by like fighting shrines, which is really fun.
Also, Red, after that next break, remind me to take that Hail Hydrate because I still haven't been able to take it yet.
I fell in the water.
And it's nearly off the screen.
I actually, speaking of Lamb, didn't Red ask you to remind him and when?
Yeah, but then he said to renege that.
Oh, did he?
So, yeah, he did. He said 11 my time, which would have been an hour ago, and then I pointed that out, and he was like, oh, no, never mind. And didn't give me a replacement on the time.
Huh. How's the feeds log has been updated? We could actually do a battle break now if you want
Doesn't matter.
Bed and break? What?
I'd be fine doing that.
Greetings, friend.
You're in the bathroom. You never minded the never mind? Oh, then you should have been to sleep an hour ago. Do you still want me to force you out of chat? Because I can do that.
Yeah. I'll talk to the alchemist once I get back. Don't talk to her before then.
You've been making your bed up till now. Fair enough.
Well, Lamb, you now have 2 hail hydrates to do.
Yeah, which means I need to fill this glass, chug it, and then fill it again.
Greetings, friend.
Apparently, I drink a lot of water.